Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another episode of my FM21 save with AJAX. We're here for the game against PSV in the final days of the transfer window in January. We're gonna do two games in this episode, so it's gonna be this one against PSV and the next one against Vitesse as well. I've got to be honest with you guys, after the previous episode, the one where we got knocked out of the Champions League, we have been on a bit of a downward spiral. So... oops, didn't mean to do that. So if you take a look here, was the final game against Man City. We beat Feyenoord 4-3, but we did concede 3 goals in that. Neres with 2 and Milik with 2, Klaassen getting a red card. We then moved on to the next round of the Dutch Cup after only a 2-1 win against RKC. Another 2-1 win against FC Den Bosch and only a 1-0 win against AZ. Then we played a friendly, which we won, also 1-0 against FC Luzern. But then we got knocked out of the cup by FC Groningen with 2-1. And we lost to Heracles 2-0 at home. So look at that, that's the first league game in I don't know how many that we didn't score a goal in. And it was also the end of our 16-game unbeaten run, which is really disappointing as well. This is probably down to 2 things. One, the blow of us getting knocked out of the Champions League, but also Andre Onana is away with Cameroon on international duty for the entirety of January, so he won't be back until after the FC Utrecht game. So we're gonna have to play 3 games without him, which means that Jolini is in goal. Possibly also a reason why we lost both of these games. As you can see, Jolini there in goal, conceding 4 goals in 2. And as you can see here, the last league game we won, Onana was still in goal. It could possibly be a reason as well. Insane how much difference one player makes. Let's take a look at the transfers as well. We loaned out Karasanovic to ADO Den Haag, an 18-year-old Bosnian. Yuri Baas loaned out to PEC Zwolle. Divine Ranch to Sint-Truiden in Belgium. And Rio Hillen to Mouscron in Belgium. So 4 players loaned out. Other than that, nobody sold and nobody bought anymore. As you can see, the last player we bought was Jolini in the summer transfer window right before or right after the first league game maybe. So haven't bought a lot of players this season, but they were expensive nonetheless, as you can see. So this is going to be the starting 11. Jolini in goal, as I said. Hisai, Ta, Blind and Tagliafico. Klaassen, Grimaldo, Neres, Tadic, Promes and Milik. Alvarez was getting angry that he wasn't playing enough. So let's take a look. But he got injured 1 day before this match. Otherwise I would have played him instead of Grimaldo. But he's injured, so he's going to have to play the next game against Vitesse. Probably, if he's fit enough. Depending on his fitness, of course. But let's get straight into the game against PSV. It's going to be a hard game. I think they're either in 3rd or in 4th. We are still in 1st. Even we only lost 1 league game. So we are still in 1st. I think we're still 7 points above number 2. But I still think we have to be wary of not losing too many points here, and especially in a game against PSV, who are a good team. As I said, I believe they are in 3rd or in 4th. So they are a good team, and we have to be careful that we don't drop too many points and drop off of 1st place. But we do have a throw in here. Tagliafico throws it to Promes, back to Tagliafico. Could switch the play here. A lot of space here on the right hand side, but Blind doesn't see it or doesn't choose to go for it, but he plays it back to Jolini. Jolini now again, still a lot of space here on the right side. Now we play in Neres here on the right side. Could he put in a cross? The first cross of the game, and it's a good chance. But sadly, it wasn't a goal. Already 2 yellow cards inside the first 2 minutes as well. Davy Klaassen picking up a lot of cards for us here as of late. Quincy Promes just got back from injury, and now he's injured again. Let's put Thais Magno in for Promes. That's very disappointing to see him getting injured. As I said, he literally got back from injury, I think 3 days earlier. So I thought, well, let's play him because it was very important for us in the first part of the season. But now getting injured straight away again, that hurts probably for him as well, but for us too, because even though we have a lot of wingers and a lot of good attacking players, he was in really good form. So sad to see him dropping out of this game. And just like that, the first half is already done. Halftime whistle has gone. Let's move straight on to the second half and hope that we can get a goal there. It's been a very, very boring match until now. As you can see, only 8 shots, only 2 on target after almost an hour played already. So let's fire up the players. We have another throw in here. Hisai throws it to Tadic. Plays it to Klaas, who is on a yellow, so he's going to be subbed off in just a minute. Neres now with the ball. Could we score a goal here? Manyo to Milik, and that should have been the 1-0. This should have definitely been the 1-0. That just shows that we are not on our best day, just like the last couple of games. Let's put Gravenberg in there for Klaassen. Let's see what he can do in that position. Half an hour to go, and still 0-0 here. We have another throw in. Ta throws it, but it gets headed away by Gutse, but no further than Hisai. Hisai, can he put it into the box? No, he loses it to Gutierrez, and a lot of space here on the right side, but he chooses to go left, and that was probably a bad decision, and there's the interception by Gravenberg, and Jolili can kick it long, and his goal kick gets intercepted immediately, and now Ihataren on the right side, a very good young player as well, goes past one defender, and Jolini with a good save. Good to see that Jolini can actually do something in goal, even though he's been very disappointing in the other games that he's played. That's a poor back pass from PSV, but luckily for them, we can't take advantage of it. And now Guts is in on goal, and that's going to be the 1-0. Right after I praised Jolini for saving a shot, we concede one anyway. It's not what you want to see. And let's put Anthony in there for Tadic. And let's demand more and go more attacking as well. We have to try something here because we're losing and we don't want to lose. So let's go as attacking as possible and see if we can at least grab a point from this game. Hopefully 3, of course, but at least 1. It doesn't look like anything's gonna happen though. Only 5 minutes left now. And that's probably just gonna be the end of the game. Just like that, we lost another one. Or maybe we get a highlight here. Gravenberg plays it back to Jonathan Tah. A lot of space on the right side again. Neres picks up the ball. Dribbles forward, Neres, but his shot is blocked. And Grimaldo with another try. Oh, what a shot. But it hit the post, I think. Oh, it was a good save by the keeper. And we get a corner kick here, but Gravenberg with a poor cross. Again, another poor cross. And that's the end of the highlight. What a chance from Grimaldo. But we lose it in the end. Another loss, another 3 points drop. That's 3 losses in the last 3 games, and also 2 matches in a row where we do not score. And that's just really, really disappointing and unacceptable, really. As you can see, we are 7 points above AZ, but AZ can close that gap to 4 points, and then it's going to be really, really tight for the rest of the season. But I'm going to see you guys in just a second for the game against Vitesse. And we're back for the game against Vitesse, hopefully getting a better result than against PSV, which we just lost, obviously, as you just saw. We made 3 more deals. Stefan van der Sloot is loaned out to Stade Lavallois in the 2nd division of France. Jenno Campagne is sold to Willem II for 110,000 and a 50% of next sale. And Quinten Timber is sold to Vitesse, who we are playing today, for a fee that could rise to 235k, which I thought I should do for a player that was only valued at 59,000. So that's the last of the transfer window. It is shut now, so nothing's gonna happen anymore when it comes to transfers. So let's just get straight into the game against Vitesse. AZ drew their game in hand, so we're still 6 points ahead of them. So that's good. That's better than 4, obviously. So the starting 11 is still Jolini, sticking with him. Hisai, Ta, Alvarez and Tagliafico, Klaassen, Blind, Neres, Tadic, Kluivert and Milik. Of course, a couple of changes. Alvarez now playing instead of Grimaldo. Blind moving up to the midfield, and then Alvarez taking his spot in the defense. Also, Kluivert is playing for Pommes, who got injured in the last game. I actually didn't see the message on how long Promes was injured for. Let me just see. 2 to 3 months. So that's probably the end of his season. Look, if it is 3 months, then he's not back until May, and that's maybe he'll get one match. But we'll see. We'll see how fast he will be back in action. But if he's not, then we've got a lot of players that can replace him as well, like Kluivert or João Pedro or Thais Magno or Anthony. A lot of attacking players in that regard. So let's hope we can get the win against Vitesse. We have the ball here. Milik already in on goal, and there is the 1-0. Finally, Milik back on the scoring sheet, and finally our team entirely back on the scoring sheet for that matter. We had 2 games without a goal, so very happy that we got the first goal after 5 minutes. That takes the edge off a little bit. Tadic now with a corner kick, but it's headed away. But happy that we got the goal so early. Maybe we can get another one here. Kluivert, Milik, again Milik, but it's not gonna go in, looks like. No, it's not. Still 1-0 though. Again, well, they were in 16th, I believe, so we should win this. But normally Vitesse are a pretty good team, about mid-table, a little bit above mid-table. So them being in 16th is a real surprise. And Giolini with a good save. Happy for him that he gets the save early on in the match. Gets the feel of the ball a little bit. But Vitesse do have another chance here, but Ta heads that away like the beast that he is. I mean, he has been so important again. He has been so important for us this season and last season. I can't believe that we got him so cheap, and that it's been so good since he's been here. He has done so well. I think he's played almost every match as well, which is just insane for a new player. But Vitesse again on the ball here, Chalobah, but he loses it to Tadic, and now we can set up a counter, hopefully. Tadic now dribbles forward, but not a lot of players with him, and he's not the quickest anymore either. Tadic with a good cross, but it's headed away. Still 1-0 after 21 minutes. Let's hope again that we can pick up the 3 points, get back to winning ways. Tagliafico could put in a cross of his own. He does, but Neres heads it straight into the hands of the Boer. As I was saying, hopefully we can get back to winning ways here after 3 losses back to back. Bazour with a good shot, but it's just over the bar. Because it's been a very bad January, pretty much. I mean, we've lost every game in January. There's only been 3 games, but still, to lose every single one of them is very disappointing indeed. And it is very important for us to go back to winning ways as soon as possible, because you don't want to lose too much morale as well. So hopefully we can do that in this game. Milik now with another chance, and that could be a penalty. He's probably going to be looking at the VAR. Looks like it. Penalty review, and it is a penalty indeed, so that it's a perfect opportunity for the 2-0. Let's hope that Milik can score the penalty and get his second of the game. Milik, and he misses it. Why are penalties so tough for our team? Of course, Tadic missing 4 out of 7 in the first season. Milik had scored every single one of them. Then he was rested for a game. Tadic got a penalty and he missed it again. So I thought, alright, so Milik is the good shout to take the penalty, but now he misses it as well. I think that's the second penalty he's missed this season. I can recall another penalty that he missed a couple of games ago. But again, he missed this one, so only 1-0. So still very dangerous lead. Let's make a few substitutions. Let's get Kluivert off for Thais Magno. Where is he? There he is. And let's get Neres off for Anthony as well. We have the ball here. Hisai puts in a cross. Milik doesn't reach the ball. Gets headed away by Vitesse. And Osama could set up a counter here. But no, I was saying they missed the chance for a counter, but they don't. Redon here. But a good tackle. I think that was Alvarez again. I remember Alvarez when he was playing standard every game that he put in a lot of those important tackles, and he did again just now. So maybe we should play him more often, because he has been very solid defensively. It's only in the attack that he is not that reliable, but in the defense he is very reliable. and we win the game. Finally, another 3 points. I'm still not happy with the result and with the performance. Only a 1-0 against a team that is in 16th, as you can see right there in the top of your screen. We should have won that by more goals, but we didn't play well enough to do that. As you can see, we are now 8 points above AZ. They drew again against RKC, who are now in 16th, overtaken Vitesse. And PSV still have a game in hand. They did win, and Feyenoord won as well. And Willem II, where is Willem II? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. They drew against Heerenveen as well. So the numbers 2 and 5 dropping points. 3 and 5 both have a game in hand against each other, of course. So that should be a good one. And if PSV win that game, then we're still 7 points ahead of number 2. So we've got a pretty safe lead right now. But of course, all of that could change in the space of 2-3 games. So you never know what's it going to be like when we come to next episode. Of course, there are no European games anymore. So, well, the last episode is going to be easy. That's going to be the games against RKC and Feyenoord. And in the meantime, I think we're going to be doing... Where are they? They're in 14th, they're in 10th, and ADO is in 18th. And Heerenveen, where are they? 12th as well. So we've got a couple of easy games there. I think we're going to do the game against Groningen and ADO. Not only did Groningen knock us out of the cup, so we can get some revenge. Also, ADO should be beatable pretty easily. But also we have the hopefully the youth intake somewhere around that time. So that should be a good time to do the next episode, in my opinion. So that's going to be it. That's where we're going to meet you guys next time. For now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did. And subscribe as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.